Hey everybody, welcome back to the Financial Lit Podcast. Today we're going to speak about silver, why it's the best appreciating asset you can acquire, and why you don't want to get caught holding the bag when things hit the fan. So let's get right into it. So what is it about silver that makes it valuable? Silver or gold? These are precious metals, right? Well, they physically exist. They are not fiat. They're actual money, real money, the gold and silver, that's supposed to back the fiat currency that we all use in circulation today, right? Okay, so they actually have intrinsic value to them, the gold or the silver. However, it's not very fungible, and that's the problem with gold and silver, is that you can't just break off a piece of silver and go buy a cheeseburger. Doesn't have any liquidity to it. You can't use it. It's, for all lack of a better word, and that's why you need to have some type of a vehicle where you can store that silver and still use it liquid. However, you don't just want to store it liquid, because if you're in physical possession of it, whether that's a safety deposit box, in a Brinks vault, under your mattress, at home, any of these things, when you're the physical owner of it and you're having it stored somewhere for you, that's physical possession. And when the government needs to confiscate that in order to help underpin our economy for the third time in history, you are going to get that wealth confiscated. They're going to buy it back from you at whatever fair market value is for the precious metal at that time. And then once they have the window closed for all of this wealth confiscation, they will then revalue what that metal's worth. And you won't be able to participate in the upside potential of that revaluation as our economy switches from this fiat system it is in now back to a gold and silver backed economy that is inevitably where we're headed. Because this is happening, you have an opportunity to do what the wealthy are doing. Study what JP Morgan, what Chase is doing. Study what Bezos is doing. Study what the wealthy are doing and figure out exactly where they're putting their gold and their silver. Are they using gold and silver? If they are, how are they holding it? Where are they putting it? Well, what you'll find out is that they're using trusts, but most trusts cost a lot of money to operate. $50-some thousand plus a year just to keep the trust enforced, not even putting extra in it. What are you going to do? Well, you can have an IVA account. An IVA is it's a trust account, and you have the ability to store your wealth there so that the trust owns it and you're the beneficiary, just like they do. So when the government comes knocking and says, hey, we need to re-underpin our country, and since you're a citizen under the 14th Amendment, you have an adhesion contract for us for this citizenship benefit, you're going to have to give us that gold and silver, and we'll buy it from you. We're going to revalue it later, but we'll buy it from you at fair market value. You can look that government agent dead in the face and say, sir, I don't owe you anything. I actually don't physically own any gold or silver, because it's in trust, and that's true. And this is the way the rules work. The wealthy play by them all day. If you can't afford $50,000 a year to have a trust open so you can play in this game, come talk to me. Open an IVA account. It's 21 ounces of silver. You co-vest. We're not investing here. You cooperatively vest in creative association. 21 ounces of silver into an account. You open an IVA account. We actually have an app on our mobile app. It's on the Android platform. You can see exactly how much silver you have in a digital form. And anybody else that has this app that also has silver in their digital wallet has the ability to send it to you for goods and services. For example, if you have a mechanic shop, right, and you wanted to do mechanic work on my car, and you had an IVA account, and you had, some silver stored in there. I have silver stored in my IVA account. Let's say it's going to cost me $3,000 for engine work. I don't want to pay taxes on that $3,000, and neither do you as a small business owner. So what do? We say, here, I'm going to give you $3,000 worth of silver and transfer it via this app into your app. You get the value into your app, we do the service, and that's outside of taxable interest. You don't have to report that anywhere. It's actually Section 26, 508, C1A of the tax code that allows us to be able to operate outside of the jurisdiction of commercial authority. So anything that we are going to transact through this IVA account is going to be outside of their purview. It's a complete side note. The whole point is you need to get into silver, one, so that you can actually ride that upside potential, the appreciation of where silver is going as it holds its value respective of market demand. Because as we all know, Federal Reserve notes, dollars, cash money, the fiat in your pockets is devaluing like crazy. It's going down and down and down as the federal government prints money irrespective of market demand. The more the Federal Reserve just keeps turning those printers on, and they don't have to print it anymore. They just digitally create it on a screen, right? It's even easier. Injecting this wealth creation into the system, It's just stealing the value of the money in your savings account, your checking account, your 401k, 403b, or any of these stock positions, any of these fiat positions. They're all taking a bath. They're losing value, and you can't do anything about it because you're not in control of the Federal Reserve's monetary policy. So what can you do? You can stop saving money in fiat positions like a savings account, and you can put it in a trust position, in a gold or silver position, so that you have the ability to, one, protect it from confiscation, two, ride the upside potential so it's actually appreciating, so you have a new capitalized position greater than when you put it in. But ultimately, we're going to leverage that position to acquire assets that cash flow. And that's the whole reason why we built the iCovest Academy, to teach you in a school type fashion exactly what to do with this account, how to use it, how to create these assets that cash flow for you and your family, for your portfolio, so that you can free yourself from the rat race of employment. Stop trading time for dollars and get into the big game where money makes money. It takes money to make money, and if you don't have any, come talk to us. We'll show you where to start, and that's with an appreciative asset. That's why you're watching this video. That's where silver comes in play, and I can help you. So get in my inbox. You can go to nick@icovestcapital.com or n.gonzalez@icovest.life. Either way, be happy to talk to you, and we can get you started. So without further ado, guys, I'll see you next time.